Ladies and gentlemen, it is now currently December 20th, and well, what does that mean for Counter-Strike Global Offensive updates? Actually, quite a bit. Today is the date that supposedly is supposed to remove the PGL Major sale and anything PGL Major related, essentially. So the souvenir packages, the patches, and the capsules themselves are supposed to get removed from the shop. Now, it could be on a Tuesday that they actually get removed, but it's the 20th that they say, spend all your tokens because we don't want you keeping them in your inventory just in case. So in today's video, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on what's going on with CSGO updates, because there's been a lot of rumors of Source 2 stuff coming out very, very soon, and that's going to be covered as well. Later today, Mando Monday is going to get posted. It still has to be, in film. We are currently in production of that as we speak, as well as editing is going on probably as the time of this video releasing. But more specifically to this update today, there's a lot of things that could be going on as well. Dreams and Nightmares could be dropping and releasing the same day this is coming out. I'm not sure what they're going to be doing with this. If I had to guess, when usually there is a big update like this, there is a possibility, I would say a 50-50 chance later today, later tonight, around 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern time over here in North America on the 20th, that Dreams and Nightmares comes in the second, the same update. Obviously the PGL Major sale gets removed, but I most likely think on the Tuesday to the 21st of December over here in North America, I do highly think that it's going to get added in the next 2 days, if not over the course of the next few weeks. No one really knows when Dreams and Nightmares is going to get added, but time will only tell, and I don't really think that's going to break the Steam market. And this is also a warning to a lot of people who want to invest into souvenir packages, which I am not a huge fan on investing this year, because the souvenir skins themselves don't really mean a whole lot compared to other years going forward. Like the souvenir Op Desert Hydra is going to be used a lot better, in my opinion, in the next upcoming years with different majors, because Valve was very lazy with this major this year, specifically rolling around stickers. I mean, they didn't even get all the signatures out until a couple days into the major, right? Full done from all the players. So what I think is going to happen the next couple majors from now, or possibly the next one, is they'll have actual signatures and all the, actual weapons in the game. Maybe not all of them, but let's just say they do the champions and finalist capsules autographs on the weapons in the game. I think that'd be very, very cool. Maybe only specific souvenir packages as well, so those ones would be a lot more rare than others. And with that, I thought I would do kind of like a mini market update for this video specifically, because we are going to be talking about obviously everything get removed, and this could be probably a little more entertaining than reading Steam charts. So the Stockholm packages themselves, the lowest is $3, and they go up from there to around $3.45. So overall, so far, not too much of a hefty profit you can make on those. Glove case and breakout cases, they're pretty normal as well. $1.73 for the glove case, which is actually very, very healthy, and $2.15 for the breakout case. So if you guys are trying to selling anything as of today, it is not the worst choice in the world to do so, but with this market crash that I think is going to be happening, it could not be happening. I was kind of just speculation and something I wanted to talk about because of the market, how it was really, really janky and wacky a little while ago. But we are going into the Chinese New Year very, very soon, into January, February, and March. And those years usually when the market booms the most for CSGO skins, and the market and just player base in general for CS has been very weird recently. So some items might be going up, some items might be going down, different items than usual, which we've seen a lot of, like certain stickers for this PGL Major specifically. Stickers I want to talk about for the PGL Major that I would say talk about investing into, which actually had dropped a lot in price, are the hollows specifically for this major. 328 quantity for the mouse hollow and $1.55 per sticker, which is actually, it's gone down about 55 to 60 cents. And I think we could see it going down even more over the course of 24 hours after this gets removed, as well as people opening more capsules. And one thing to note on this too, if you're going to invest in these stickers, either do so now and just go full out with it, or wait a couple weeks. Because the reason I say wait a couple weeks is they're going to go up for the first probably couple days, because people are going to have FOMO, so the fear of missing out with this certain investment. And what I think what's going to happen with this specifically is people are going to miss out on this, right? They're going to be like, oh, these have gone up a couple dollars maybe, and they're going to jump on board, kind of with what happened with the Copenhagen Flames and the mouse hollows, right? They went up so much, people jumped on board, bought in on them at the very high price, and that's when as well people didn't think there was going to be 75% off sale. They bought into this very high price. It started inflating that price even more, so it was going higher than the actual original inflation was supposed to. So after the couple days is up, it's going to start going back to normal because people are going to not buy those stickers for that price because they're going to find other stickers they want to buy for that specific price, or they have the capsules and they'll just try and unbox them specifically from there. So if you're going to try and get them some certain way, just go full out with that way. Don't wait a couple days because it's, in my opinion, in my experience with stuff like that, it's not worth waiting a couple days just to save an extra couple bucks, especially on an item like that, specifically when it's so cheap as of right now. You're not really going to see it cheaper than it is right now, maybe a couple dollars depending on what rarity you're getting in it. Now with the capsules specifically, there's a lot going on with this, a lot of controversy. There's 12,000 of the Legends capsules, for example, of the Stockholm capsules on the market right now. What a lot of people are planning on and thinking of doing when these originally get removed, especially if they're going to get removed the day of today, making this video, the 20th, people are thinking as soon as these get removed, the FOMO effect is going to take place with the capsules. People are going to buy a lot of capsules, right? These could go to 40, 50 cents for a short period in time. People are thinking you can make a lot of money on that. Well, if you have them, you could try and make some money on it, but I would not buy a whole bunch thinking you're going to make a whole bunch of money in the next few weeks. I think there's a really good chance of you making a couple extra cents, you know, every once in a while for the first 24 hours, once again, of anything PGL major related getting flipped on the market because people are having the FOMO effect. But besides that, not the best idea. But speaking of skins though, going into skins are looking very healthy right now as well. Like the Op Asimov, $100. It's been about $100 for the past couple weeks, and that's actually very good for a field tested op. You know, going into the Battle Scarred Hollow now, I mean, $3.33, 2,600 quantity. This is very good. The quantity's gone down quite a bit, and the dollar has gone up a lot actually on that specific item, which is very, very nice. Very nice time to buy into those as well. They're a healthy price. They're not really too high. They're not really too low either, which is very cool. Other skins right now that I would suggest buying if you want to make some cool crafts, this is kind of not related to investing, but the slate is very, very cheap because they're getting unboxed like crazy right now because they're in a very cheap case, otherwise known as the snakebite case, one of the worst cases in the game in my personal opinion, because they have the broken fang case, you know, gloves in it, but in that case they don't really have anything else nice besides the slate. And the PGL major stickers look really, really well on the slate weapon specifically, and you can make a lot of cool crafts with that. And speaking of sticker crafts in general, this is the last time, in my personal opinion, for the next few years that we're going to see some really nice stickers for this cheap in CSGO. Like the Virtus Pro Hollow, you're not going to see that probably ever again, like a sticker like that in my personal opinion, for the existence that CSGO is still around, or at least we have this version of CSGO, because there's been a lot of rumors recently. There's been a lot of CSGO Workshop Source 2 material updates in the recent Source 2 update for Dota 2. In the files, I guess you could say. That's a video coming out very, very soon later this week. It's very complicated, but it all makes sense later in that video. The last thing I kind of want to cover here is do not invest into the PGL major if you've not really experienced investing into a major before, because investing into majors now is a lot more riskier than anything else, because in my personal opinion, you really have to know what you're doing. Because before, it was really just, you could buy a whole bunch of capsules and you could just sit on them for a couple years. Like I have a whole bunch of videos how I made money on Katowice 2019. I literally just sat on a whole bunch of capsules for 3 years, made upwards of $10,000 and only spent a few $100. That's not really possible nowadays. Actually, it is not possible nowadays. You'd have to wait like 10 to 15 years, and who knows if this game or even if Steam is going to be around in 15 years, right? So be very careful with that if you don't know what you're doing. And if you do know what you're doing, I would just stick to something else, you know, something as simple as case flipping or using items simply on a place like Skinport, which is today's video sponsor. If you guys are looking for skins, possibly 50% lower than the Steam market prices, check out Skinport. Link down in the description below. Once again, boys and girls, okay? Skinport is our one and only sponsor here on the YouTube channel. None of that shady game link stuff. If you guys are interested in buying any new skins or stickers or investments in general or anything PGL major related, want to be the first to sell something from Dreams and Nightmares when that time does come, if you find anything really, really good or you get anything really good, link down in the description below takes you over to Skinport. If you guys got any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. Have a good day, guys. I'm out. Peace.